What is good, YouTube? Deeker Jones here, and welcome to another Fallout 4 video. Today I would like to talk to you guys about the pretty well-known Radroach Deathclaw Steak glitch. This is a great way for getting easy caps and buying out vendors of all the items that they have using massive quantities of Deathclaw steaks that you get free of charge, no resources consumed. However, I would like to expand on the functionality of that glitch to include a few other things. So stick around and let's see what we can do with this. So we've set up a couple workstations here to demonstrate a few of the ways that this glitch is going to be used, but let's start with the most commonly known method of turning Radroach meat into Deathclaw steaks. Now with your right thumb on the right arrow of the D-pad and your left thumb on the up arrow of the D-pad, you're going to press right and then up in rapid succession. The goal here is to tell the game to make grilled Radroach but end up on Deathclaw steak. When done correctly, you'll see make grilled Radroach is in the foreground, but Deathclaw steak is highlighted in the background. And you'll see in the upper left, when we go ahead and make it, we get a Deathclaw steak. This is also really good to be done with mole rat chunks. As long as you have 2 mole rat chunks, you can make Mirelurk Queen steaks, no problem. And I think they're actually a little bit better healing item. Same weight, same value as a Deathclaw steak. Now, what is good about this is that it's fair game. It works above and below. So as you'll see here, I could make grilled rad stag in exactly the same fashion, except with pressing right and then down. And when done correctly, make grilled Radroach in the foreground, grilled rad stag in the background. We hit select and we get a grilled rad stag. That's fantastic for getting yourself some nice healing items, but let's see what else we can do with this. So we're here at our chemistry station. We're going to go down to grenade, and I can make a Molotov Cocktail, which I can now use to make a baseball grenade. Even though it says it wants 1 rank of demolition expert, that's not relevant, because it bases itself off of the item that you're trying to make, not the one that it ends up on. Now, something to note in doing these kinds of glitches, you'll see here that adhesive, oil, and steel I actually have available for making this, and those items will be consumed. Because the Molotov Cocktail and the baseball grenade share adhesive and oil as a component, there is no way to get around actually using those materials. But if I wanted to, I could put my steel in an alternative container that's not a workstation, and that would avoid consuming the steel. Only the adhesive and the oil would be consumed at that point. And just like the rest of them, when done correctly, you will see Make Molotov Cocktail is highlighted, and in the background, baseball grenade has been selected. We go ahead with it, and a baseball grenade is added to our inventory. Again, this works with everything in any crafting station, and here I think is the most beneficial use of it, especially early on in the game. Let's go to our snub nose pistol, go to the barrel, and I want to put this bull barrel on it, but 3 in gun nut. Well, of course, that doesn't matter. We can make the standard barrel, and you'll notice that they share adhesive and screws, so there's no way to avoid using up adhesive and screws. But again, I could put my aluminum into another container and avoid consuming them altogether. And at the end of this video, there will be a link to a new resource duplication glitch that was recently discovered by Dream Brother on Reddit. So go ahead and check that out. You'll find ways to duplicate all these items so that it doesn't matter if you consume them. But just like with the rest of the glitches, when done correctly, you will have standard barrel selected, but bull barrel is highlighted in the background, and Bob's your uncle. We now have a bull barrel 44 pistol. We can come down here to our standard sights, and we can throw a reflex scope on this because we have enough to make a short scope. And once again, short scope is the item to be selected in the foreground, but in the background, reflex sight has been selected. So without the necessary materials, without the necessary skills, we now have ourselves a tactical bull barrel 44 pistol, level 2, right out of the vault, and we are ready to fuck some shit up. Man, this thing fires slow. but it's going to knock your enemies on their asses. And that's going to wrap things up for this video. I hope you guys found this informative. If you know of any other ways to make use of this glitch, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments section below. I'd really appreciate it if you do some of that YouTube shit to the video. Do the liking, do the subscribing, because it really helps me out. Share it with a friend. I usually don't ask, but every once in a while I like to throw it in there. And as always, I hope you guys have a very nice day.